What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing well. We're going to dive right on in on page 24, number 116, okay? And we're going to be learning about triplets. Now, I don't know if we've talked about triplets before, but the nice thing is coming off of 6-8, it's going to make a lot of sense, okay? So, a triplet is when we're breaking a quarter note into 3 equal pieces, okay? Now, normally when I take a quarter note and I break it into 2 equal pieces, I get 2 eighth notes. Now, if I took a quarter note and I broke it into 4 equal pieces, I would get 4 16th notes. Now, what we are talking about is taking a quarter note and breaking it into 3 equal pieces. That's where we get an eighth note triplet. You can see the little 3 up there. That is an indicator that it's a triplet, okay? Now, the way that we count triplets, there's 2 different ways that you can do this, okay? The first way is the way that I learned growing up, and I find it beneficial, but for some people it may be a little bit more confusing because there is a little bit of an issue with it, okay, is literally just saying triplet, 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 triplet. The issue with this, though, is that I'm not associating a number at all with that, okay? A prime example is a measure 1 of 116 is the same as this rhythm I put down here. This rhythm is 1, 2, the way I would count it, triplet 4. But you see how I didn't say anything associated with 3? And that can be a little bit confusing, okay? So the other method, the way that the book is having you count it, and this is another way that I have some students that will count triplets this way, is they would count this rhythm 1, 2, 3 triplet 4. That's what this second one is. It's putting the number first and then triplet. So 1, 2, 3 triplet 4. Or my way is 1, 2 triplet 4. Either way is completely right and it will work. The main thing is that you just play the rhythm correctly. Okay? So, 116, okay, we have a fairly simple rhythm, and it's just incorporating triplets, okay? So let's count it. Here we go. 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3 triplet 4, 1, 2 triplet 3, 4, 1 triplet 2, 3 triplet 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3, 4. Now, I just used the second method because I think a lot of you are probably going to find that a little bit easier. Again, normally, if you want to do it the first way, the way that I did it, you're more than welcome to do that, but it's completely up to you. Okay? Now, 117 is literally just playing the rhythm that we just learned in 116, but we're applying notes to it now. Okay? So this is 117. Now, hopefully you realize what we just played. If you took away the rhythm, just look at the notes. We played a scale, okay? But, yeah, still, it's just a scale, and it's just incorporating some triplets, okay? Let's do at least one more with triplets. Yeah. Okay? So, number 118, triplet study, okay? Again, it's just doing more work of triplets. The only thing that's going to be a little bit tricky about this one is the last 2 measures, okay? Because we throw in eighth notes, the second to last measure, and we put a triplet in the very last measure. Now, 99% of the time when students are first playing this is you're going to accidentally rush through the eighth notes because you're so used to playing triplets, okay? So those last 2 measures, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, triplet 3, 4. Okay, and it's just because you've been doing triplets all the way prior that you're going to want to rush to those eighth notes. Okay? Here we go. 6, 7, and... pretty straightforward. Now, the last one that we have is a very, very well-known example of triplets, and that is the March from Nutcracker. Okay? Now, this is a duet. There is a line A and B. I'll play the line A first, and then we'll do line B. The only thing that's just tricky about this one is we do have a lot of, in the, what was that, 5th and 6th measure, actually really just 5th again, is we have these dotted 8th notes followed by 16th notes, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and, okay, making sure that we're not rushing those, okay. Also be aware of your key signature because your key signature is different in this one than the past couple ones we've done, okay. So, this is line A. Here we go. 6, 7, and... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, we do have that measure of rest. That's where line B kind of fills in the gap. Also, you hopefully notice that there's a lot of staccatos in this, so really exaggerating the staccato as much as we can. Okay, line B is almost the exact same rhythm. There is that little trade-off where line B plays the melody, and then while line A plays, line B is resting. Okay, again with the key signature. Here we go. 6, 7, and... 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's a fun little tune, and it works. It's great for working on staccatos as well as your triplets. Okay, and then those dotted 8th followed by 16ths there at the end. Okay. Triplets we don't see too much. The only people that really see triplets a lot is percussion. And Elise, you definitely saw this when we were looking at music for the Let It Snow for the Christmas parade. But besides that, for brass and woodwinds, you maybe see a triplet every once in a while. It's pretty rare, especially with the stuff we're playing next year. You may see it a few times, but it is not a regular occurrence like 8th notes and 16th notes are. Okay? All right, guys, if you have any questions, as always, feel free to reach out and let me know, and I hope to see you soon. Love you, miss you.